guys, welcome to Disney Day
5!
Real quick before my battery dies, we are about 5 minutes from going to Mickey's Not So Scary. I wanted to give you guys outfit of the night. So I have all the same jewelry on. These actually are earrings from Disney Shop last year in the parks. This is an Etsy shirt my sister got me for my birthday. My little score is from Amazon, and then my white Reebok. So we are excited. We're ready to go. All right, let me pause the video real quick. Obviously you can see that we are back home. Let me actually just kind of mute. I don't know if you can see it in the screen, but I am currently watching Harry Potter because it's one of my Halloween movies to watch for the month. So I'm watching it while I actually edit the final vlog of Disney World, which makes me so sad, but I didn't close it out. Shocker. I like every day forgot to close out every single vlog. You know, you're just like trying to be in the moment because you know you don't ever know when you're going to be able to do something like this again, especially like an adult only trip to Disney, because we really want to take Ridge. And so I was trying to live in the moment, but also trying to show you guys as much as I could while I was in the park. But I kind of wanted to go over everything with you, and I just realized I have my Mickey's Not So Scary shirt on. I love this shirt. It's so comfy, and it's, you know, Halloween, so I want to wear it as much as I can this month. But my overall thoughts on Mickey's Not So Scary, I think it would have been much better for me if I had gone either like on my own or with people that had already been to Magic Kingdom. Rye has never been. This was his birthday trip, and so of course I wanted to do as much as stuff that he wanted to do, and he's very much wanted to ride as many rides as he could because he's never ridden any of them. I was more so just wanting to walk around and enjoy more of the party. But you know, I tried to cater to him since it was his birthday. So we were always like running from ride to ride. Some of the wait times were long, and I'm gonna say, like, I got so spoiled from the other parks from doing your multi-pass and your lightning lanes. Like, we were in and out of a ride in under 30 minutes. Like, that was the max that we've ever waited. It was usually around like 20 minutes. And we were waiting 45 minutes per ride at the at the party, and you already have such a little amount of time that time's really valuable, and so that made it really hard to go do anything else. We didn't try any of the food. Now I will say we had 4 o'clock dinner reservation. No, I'm sorry, not 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock dinner reservations at Liberty Tree Tavern, and that was really good. If you are very much into Thanksgiving food, Liberty Tree is right up your alley, and if you like a lot of it, you get turkey, you get stuffing, you get mashed potatoes, you get gravy, you get mac and cheese, you get green beans, you get rolls, and you get a really big fresh salad. So loved that. You also get this like sticky toffee. It's kind of like a skillet cookie type of cake with a ton of ice cream and whipped cream and all that on it. It's huge, and it's so delicious, but it's very rich. Hands down was our favorite, I would say, food besides Satuli Canteen in all the parks. It was really good. I did not mind paying what we paid. I want to say it was a little bit cheaper than Woody's Roundup, and we said it was 100 times better than Woody's Roundup in our eyes. So if that's something you like and you want like a sit down dinner before and to be able to drink a beer or a glass of wine or whatever, I recommend doing that before heading like out into the park. So we were kind of full from that, but I did want to try some of their like treats, and we just didn't have time. Also, the lines were extremely long for all the food and beverages. It was a nightmare just to find a Diet Coke, if I'm being honest. The stage show where Jack comes out and there's fireworks, that was amazing. Rye, definitely, that was like one of his highlights besides Tron and Space Mountain. I think those were his top 2 rides for Magic Kingdom. The parade, always a parade is like my favorite moment. I love a good sidewalk, curb sit, have a good snack, and like camp out there for 30 minutes before a show. We waited about an hour where we were at, which I again don't recommend doing, but everyone was already like camped out at the hour mark, like before, like an hour before. I was like, right, if we don't camp out now, like we're not gonna even like get a spot. So I kind of wish we hadn't done that. I guess we could have just stood in the back, but I wanted to get some good shots for you guys. So we camped out there and watched the parade, and then we left. While we were sitting there, a second stage show for the Sanderson sisters came on. I didn't have a good enough view to film it for you guys, but I did get to see some clips of the girls up there. They were singing and doing their little skit. Super, super cute. So loved that show, but hands down my favorite part was the parade. Also, it was our first time riding Tiana's Bayou Adventure. That ride was so stinking cute. I loved everything about that ride. Number one, that's like one of my top 5 favorite Disney movies. And I love that she had a moment. I love that you like smell beignets on the ride. I loved all the little critters that lived in the bayou. It was really, really pretty and much more enjoyable and entertaining than the ride that was previously there. I mean, I know that one, like, it's very nostalgic and it's from my childhood, but hands down, this one was much cuter. So we loved that. Also, it was our first time riding Tron, and that was a lot of fun too, super fast. And it was cool to kind of feel like you're on a motorcycle, because I've never felt that before. So hands down, I recommend it if you've never gone to actually go and do it. But again, I would recommend making sure that you've already gone to Magic Kingdom, you've done all the rides, you've experienced Magic Kingdom in like a normal park day before doing a party. And that way you can just really enjoy what the party has to offer, which is the stage shows, the trick-or-treating. We did no trick-or-treating. Just didn't have time, guys. There's like so much to do. But watching the parade, watching the stage shows, doing some trick-or-treating, and getting your hands on some of the fun party snacks, I think would have been a much more enjoyable thing to have done. It was also very hot. The hurricane had come through the day before, and after a hurricane, like, it's just so humid and muggy and the air is like not moving. Whereas when we were in Animal Kingdom, the hurricane was coming in, and so it was very breezy, it was very cloudy, and so that's like the key time to go. But after a hurricane, it's just so hot and muggy. But overall, loved it. I would hands down do the party again for sure. Maybe not with the toddler. I definitely would go with the teenagers, just because you're out there till midnight. Which I did see a ton of kids out there, but I just probably wouldn't take the toddler. What I would probably do for him is I would take him to Magic Kingdom on a Mickey's Not So Scary party day and just do the day part, because I heard it's like empty, which to me would be perfect time to take a baby. So loved all of that. Typhoon Lagoon, first time at Typhoon Lagoon. Rye absolutely loved it. He wished we had stayed the whole day, which I think the park, Typhoon's open till like 5 or 6, I believe, for the hours that we went. And we were there till about 2, because I wanted to make sure we had enough time to get from the Typhoon Lagoon bus over. The bus takes you back over to Disney Springs. Then you have to wait at Disney Springs for your bus to pick you up to take you back to your resort. And then you have all your little stops in your resort. So when I clocked it, it was a good solid right at like 45 minutes to get there, and it was almost an hour to get back. So definitely recommend leaving plenty of time when you're taking the bus, because it does take a bit longer. So we needed like an hour to get back to our resort, you know, an hour to get ready, and then we had dinner reservations at 5. So I was like, we really just need to like go at 2, but loved it. We got the pork nachos. I don't think I showed you guys those. Those were delicious. And we got a brownie sundae, which was so good. And we did all the rides, which were really good. We loved Crush and Gusher. That was probably our favorite ride out of all the rides. The one where it's like you're in front and your partner's in the back and you go down double tubed. It was so cool, so much fun. So definitely recommend, if you haven't been to Typhoon Lagoon, you love water type activities, going there. And then breakfast. Oh my gosh, we have to talk about breakfast. I'm a big like breakfast and brunch girly. And holy cow, I told Rye. So we went to Trattoria Al Forno. Let me just say that before like I start just blabbing off about the food. Went to Trattoria Al Forno, which is on the boardwalk, And what we did is we took a, let me think. Let me go back. Okay, so that morning we were gonna take the Skyliner over to Epcot and walk right over because Epcot and Boardwalk are like right next to each other. Skyliner was broken for Epcot, so they said go to Hollywood Studios on the Skyliner. So we did, hop on the boat at Hollywood Studios and it will boat you over to Epcot. So that's what we did. So we went Skyliner to Hollywood Studios, boat from Hollywood Studios over to Epcot, and then we walked over like a little bridge to Boardwalk. If I would have known it was that close of a walk, I would be going in and out of Boardwalk and Epcot all day long because the food at Trattoria Al Forno was so good. Rye got these steak and eggs, incredible. It had like the hollandaise type of sauce that like you put on eggs Benedict. So good. And then I got the breakfast pizza, which I had gotten a recommendation from Main Street Dish podcast. If you guys have not watched or listened to them on a podcast, if you love food, you love Disney, they are the three amigos you want to listen to. So they said hands down the breakfast pizza was really, really good there. And it was so good. We got a pot of pressed coffee and it was cheaper than Kona Cafe and a lot better. Kona Cafe was good. The Tonga toast was good. I feel like it needed a little bit more like banana in it. We ate there at the Polynesian the morning before, but oh my gosh, I could have had like 3 of those breakfast pizzas. They were so good and so fresh. So we had breakfast there and then we jumped back on the Skyliner from Epcot back over to our resort, and then took a bus all the way over to Disney Springs and then into Typhoon Lagoon. So loved breakfast there. Definitely recommend it. I kind of want to go back and try lunch and dinner. So I definitely told Raya, I was like, whatever time we come back and we have an Epcot day, we're going over there for lunch or dinner, hands down. I much rather have spent double the money that I spent at Shiki Sai at Epcot and spent it over at Trattoria Al Forno because it was so delicious. So highly recommend. But the whole trip, I'm like, definitely have the Disney blues. Every day I wake up and I'm like, I just wish we were in Disney. Like, can we start planning our trip to go back? So because we didn't get to do HHN, Rye said we're definitely going to go back next year. So yay. I would love to go sooner. Maybe I can talk a sister into going with me. Maybe Christmas, maybe spring. I don't know if I can swing it, but definitely am missing it and loved being there so much. I loved staying on property. Definitely will be doing that from now on. It's such a game changer and I just loved it. I'm just like a Disney girl through and through, and it's truly the most happiest place on earth. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching today's video and all the videos that we did. I tried to get as much footage as I could for you guys and kind of try to give you guys talks about certain things that we did along the way. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're new, I would love for you to stick around and subscribe. We have a ton of fun over here on this little corner of the internet. We do anything from mom life, cooking, cleaning, decorating, Disney trips, any kind of trips, you name it, we do it. So I'd love for you to stick around. And with all that being said, I love you guys and I'll see you guys real soon. Bye.